see now. I was expecting... I can never remember this. We need to... Why were we actually coming down here? That's why we were actually coming down here. The other thing I want to do is find this Carta.
You looking for some excitement, honey? You came to the right place.
Yeah. Not so much. Let's see if you have any information. You've been helpful.
Didn't get enough of the architectural beauty of Dust Town? You need old Nadezhda to play tour guide?
I like you. Tell me about Dust Town.
It's pretty much as you see it. The raw stone where the casteless live, because we're not welcome elsewhere. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dust Town.
What do you mean by brand? Obviously, on her face. I think we skipped this conversation last time we talked to her. Let's ask.
Means you don't exist. It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to care if you're hurt. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place. I'll just stay out of your way, then.
That's really awful. Seriously. You know, and that so many of the dwarves tolerate it, doesn't say a lot for them, does it? Actually, I think the one time that I made Balin king, that was the reason. It's just I couldn't tolerate the thought of this whole caste system. So we can go back to the Shaper, which is where... I think that was in the Diamond Quarter, was it? Why is that lit up? What is this? Jinnar Armorers. Okay, we haven't been in here. These are nice stores. You my masseuse? I've been waiting. Oh no, it's just armor. Hey dude.
Welcome to Jannar Family Armors. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail. At Jannar's we have everything from leather to platinum.
Your type of people, well... I don't know if I want to bring it up. Do you have a daughter named Dagnar? I don't want to spill the beans on her. But I've never tried talking to him first. I wonder if we can talk to him and get him to agree. Oh, I want to get her into the thing, but I don't want to... Well, let's...
You're welcome back if you change your mind.
Good.
And you needn't bring a lot of coin. We also accept items in trade.
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to save this. And yes, I will reload the game if this goes badly. I'm curious. I'd like... When I usually play through this, we essentially sneak the girl out. Well, she sneaks out without telling her parents that she's going to train under the mages. I'm wondering if we can convince him that, hey, what a great idea.
A Trust Valar, stranger. Here for armor or conversation?
Do you have a daughter named Dagna?
Aye. Has she been bothering you? Gets a whiff of surface stink and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go.
I'd like to help her study with the mages.
Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. She'll never be able to marry or work in Orzammar again. Dwarves don't do magic. Dagna knows that. It's just a childhood fantasy that dies hard. Please, if you see her, send her back and let me talk some sense into her.
Well, see, now that's tough, you see. She's given up her
Please,
whole life.
Don't encourage Dagna further. Tell her you were wrong and that her place is with her family.
Let's see what you've got.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
So, anything of interest? Doesn't look like it. Some massive armor, which is nice, but... Otherwise, nothing. Well, now I'm curious. Do we chat with Dagna? Yeah, let's see.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
I don't even know that. That's quite impressive.
And just a little disturbing. Why do I get the feeling charting routes to the Circle Tower is one of her favorite hobbies?
Yeah.
I'm guessing you haven't left yet.
Yeah, I'm not leaving until the election is resolved. Your father doesn't want you going to the Circle. Yeah, let's broach the issue.
You talked to him? Of course he won't let me go. He wants to sell me off for the highest dowry. I don't care if I lose my caste. I'll stay on the surface forever.
Why are you interested anyway?
Here in Orzammar, we're surrounded by stone and tradition and more stone. Nothing ever changes. But to break every natural law by thinking about it, to dream and walk in a realm where everything you think comes true, I can't imagine anything more wonderful.
Well, she's got sort of pie-in-the-sky ideals, but I do like she's put thought into this. So, yeah, we're going to do this for her.
Well, I've waited 19 years. Another month won't kill me.
Okay, so we're going to help her. She knows what she's getting into. And you can't stop anybody with that. Okay, so we have a task to do. What task? Journal. Oh, right, we were going to head up to the Diamond Quarter and talk to the Shaperate. No, we were going to head to this area. The Proving. Hey, why don't you guys have a conversation?
Are all Qunari as
thank you.
quiet as you are?
Are all mages as chatty as you?
That's fair.
So we can probably take care of several things while we're here. We have some fighters to convince to fight. And we have this criminal to find.
I thought their warriors at least would be bigger.
There's some sense in that. That's like sumos. Okay, so there's different halves to this. I'm going to stay in here for the moment. Then we'll head down there. Okay, this is one of the guys.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
I've never seen you before in my life. Who are you? What are you talking about?
Well, that sounded genuine. If you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything.
Did someone make you drop out of the Proving?
I left the Proving on my own business, and I have no intention of discussing it.
If you tell me what's happening, I could help you.
Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other.
Ah, so you're being blackmailed. Spit it out.
Balin's fighter, Miyaja, showed me love letters they have, from Revelka to me. If I fight, they'll expose us.
Oh, I'll get those back.
You'd do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. Balin's fighter, Miyaja, has the letters. If you make sure she never shows them to anyone, I'll fight for Harriman again. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
So quickly is not precisely correct. Basically, when we start the fight, we can't go back. Okay, so I can't remember which one is Balin and which one is Harriman, but that's what the two sides to this thing is. Okay. Fixer Greedon. Okay, so here is the guy that stole the tome. Hi, welcome to your doom. Ah, smart guy. Tap him on the back. Kill! Well, let's all attack him to start.
I knew this secret stuff.
Oh, the Grey
Coin
Warden!
for the man who takes the warden down.
Oh, down!
Oh, that's a play. If you insist.
Oh, what the heck you doing on the way over there?
Let us end this.
Don't let me bother you. I hadn't noticed how evil the end of that dagger was before. Take a look at that. Yikes. Hang on, is that the cheese knife? Because that's kind of what a cheese knife looks like. I think it is, right? Yeah, okay. The cheese knife has a little fork on the end, so you can like cut the cheese, slice off the cheese, and then pick it up with the knife. Alright. It's funny how a big fight like that doesn't really sort of attract any attention. What was I going to do? I was going to pop into Sten's tactics and just give him a little more, well, give him a little more leeway on the health. He hasn't used any yet. So let's just up it to 30. He doesn't really need to, but from what I've seen, if it gets to 20%, he's only 1 or 2 hits away from dying. And he never gets around to actually drinking one. So I'm trying to find, he hasn't drunk one yet. I'm trying to find a balance between him just chugging them constantly, which he would have a tendency to do, and avoiding them completely, which is, I don't want him to do that either.
This deal was all their making, Warden. Technically, I haven't done anything wrong. We have no business. Unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything, but you're holding the prize now.
You don't care who you get this Shaper tome from?
I have a collector in mind. Who actually sells the item doesn't matter. It's your call. As always, I let people make their own decisions.
You know what? I'll take the deal. I should shut you down hard.
Yes, well, I'll keep my nose clean until you're long gone. How about that? I'm just a businessman. I merely exploit opportunities. I won't get in your way.
Alright, I'll buy that. What do we have here? Hey guys. Fine then, ignore me, I don't care.
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone.
What are the Silent Sisters?
They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor.
Okay. Yuck. Who are you?
I am Ferinden. I serve as Hana-shan's trainer and translator. As a Silent Sister, Hana-shan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon, Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks.
Like tasting her food. I should get going.
Ancestors guide you.
What a pleasant system. That's the first time I've heard that conversation. Proving armsman.
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action.
Informal? You mean illegal?
Assembly restricted, not illegal. All that ritual lets nobles rationalize it's not a blood sport.